In the previous video, we talked about Blue Prism user interface overview. Now in this video, we will talk about what is Process Studio and how to create a simple process. So to create a process, we need to click on a Studio module here tab. You can just right click on this and click on Create Process. Here you need to enter a name for that process. So this is the first process, so I am going to write here first process. Now click on next. Here we need to enter description for the process, so we will write here this is our first process. Here there is a checkbox. If you want to open the process wizard after closing this, so we'll select that, otherwise we need to finish that and then we'll open that one. So let me click on finish, and now this process has been created here, you can see, and right side here you can see version history of that process. Whenever you will create, you will make changes to that, all the things will be updated here. So first time we created and created by user admin, so this is updated here. If you will make any changes, if you will save that, again that will be updated here. So just double click on that to open Process Studio. You can see this is Process Studio. Process Studio is where we create our process using these stages. We just need to drag and drop these stages and we can create our process. Left side you will see here, these are stages, these are the menus. Here we have file menus, it has save, save as. In edit we have all the edits section like undo, redo, cut, copy, paste. In the view we have zoom section, transparency. Now here we have tools. So these are the tools that is showing left side. It means these are the stages. This is the debug. So from this debug menu we can run our process, we can step into, we can debug this, and also we have a separate debug here. We can debug from here and we can run from here. Now here we have a help, we have zoom option. You can just click on this zoom plus zoom in, zoom out. You can also change the color of this text. For color you can change from here. Here you can see I have changed the text color. Once you create a process, by default we get a start and end tools. So these are the stages also, and this is the process information. So once you create a process, it will update that process name and process description created by the person or like who has created, and last change by that person. It will update that. Here to start working on process, we need to drag and drop stages. So we can drag and drop these stages here, and then we need to connect these stages with this start and end stage. So we need here link tool. This is link stage, and just start linking from start to action and then action to end. So just need to just draw this line, and this line will be created here. And if you want to run this, you can just click on this go, and you can see here it is running. So basically we don't have anything. You can delete and just link here, drag a line between this. So if you want to run this, so first we need to set the next stage so that we can run from here, and you can see click on this. So now it is on the end, and now process is completed. Now there is a button that is reset. So reset is used to reset this flow, reset this complete workflow. So what will happen? It will return to the main stage. It will return to its existing process. Now here we have errors. So this is the process validation. If we have any error, let's say if I'm going to delete that and click on errors, we'll be getting this error. So this is the process validation. So it shows that missing link on the main page, stage name is start, and if you click on go to a stage, it is showing that like this link is not there. So once you create a line between these two stages and then refresh that, and you can see error gone, right? And now once we created this one, we need to save that. So to save that, you can press Ctrl S. Every time whenever you will save that, you need to put some details here about why are you saving this one, otherwise that process will not be saved. So here we don't have automatically save option. Every time whenever you want to save, you have to save that and then put some details about that and then click on save changes. So here I am going to write this is we added link tool and then click on save changes. Close that. Now here just go to the first process and right side you can see first time we created this process and the second time we did some modification, and summary is we added link tool. Now in the next video we will talk about one by one stages. We will first start with the data item stage.